we have this amazing theory of what's gonna happen in season 5 of Stranger Things. It explains what Noah said in his last interview. It will begin with Will and it will end with Will. The Duffer Brothers already confirmed there's gonna be a time jump. So we think the story is literally going to end where it begins, Will Byers' disappearance. This isn't the only conspiracy we've seen. We're going over everything right now.
Hello, my beautiful little laxatives. Welcome to the first episode of WAG Podcast. I'm Annabella.
I'm Scarlett.
I'm Angelina.
And as you guys can see, we love Stranger Things. If you don't know what Stranger Things is, it basically starts with a group of 4 boys. They love playing D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. The twink of the group, when he was riding home, ended up getting kidnapped by Vecna Diddy, okay? As the other 3 boys were trying to look for him, they stumble across a girl who could pass by as Eminem. What's her name? 7-Eleven. She has a rocking haircut. They end up finding Will, and they fight monsters, and they're really cool, and we love them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm so excited. So what our podcast is really going to be about is lots of drama, lots of everything, boy drama, pop culture, trending topics. Just like today, we are talking about Stranger Things.
Speaking of Stranger Things, we have a very special guest. We have the one and only Steve Harrington. We love him. He has the most toe-curling hair in the world.
Yes.
I would burn a nation for him.
I'm representing him on my t-shirt because of course.
Same thing with me. I love this man.
Yeah.
Doesn't even know me.
Absolutely the best.
He's the cutie. Especially, I mean, look at the sunglasses. He rocks that
Exactly.
outfit.
Just look at him in
Which
general.
I mean, my second favorite, Billy. Billy, I wish we need to get Billy shirts because he to me is like second close.
He
Pretty
has
hot.
the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen in a man, but the hair, I could never do it with the hair.
No, I think the hair is fun.
What do you mean that the hair's the most luscious thing about him? He has such luscious hair.
Exactly.
I gotta say, Mike is his hair sucks. I'm gonna say that. It's the most chopped, disgusting haircut I've ever seen, but he is hot. I'm gonna say, especially in the new season, he is hot.
Look,
we disagree here.
Yeah, I disagree. But you know my biggest hear me out? Eddie, I mean, what guy dies from listening to Master of Puppets by playing the electric guitar? It's amazing, okay?
Yeah, cool, but like Billy.
Yeah, he was also like schizophrenic. Like he was tweaking every other second. Like, you guys want to hear my music? Like,
I couldn't. I loved it. I loved it so much. So today when we're filming this is actually tonight. The very first volume of Stranger Things comes out tonight.
I am so excited.
I'm so ready. It's the day before Thanksgiving and Christmas is when the second volume comes out.
Yeah.
Then the third volume comes out New Year's Eve. If Steve dies on New Year's Eve, that's going to wreck my 2026.
I will go out with him. There will be no 2026 for us.
They're doing this. Like, or if he dies on Christmas, I am not.
There's no Christmas.
I am
no
not
more
excited.
Christmas presents.
I will tell a child Santa Claus isn't real because I would be so mad.
You're ruining a child's Christmas because your Christmas is
I
ruined?
wouldn't do that. I mean,
Yeah.
I could, but I wouldn't.
So let's talk about these release dates. So one, doing it in 3 volumes
Is weird.
is weird. Like, I
trickling
get it
it.
from their perspective, but from my perspective, I'm like, hey, I want all of them right now. I need to binge watch it. I binge watched all 4 seasons in 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
I binge
that's
watched it in 2.5 weeks, and now, like, everyone is waiting like 3 years for season 5 to come out. I've been waiting a month.
I've been waiting
a
2 months, so it's felt like forever though.
I know. It has been so the episode titles are, the first one is The Crawl, which I'm kind of like, is that like the upside down,
That's
the
what I'm
space?
thinking.
The second one is The Vanishing of, and I believe it's The Vanishing of Holly Wheeler, which
Yeah.
I thought was Mike and Nancy's mom. Didn't know that was actually her sister.
Yeah, there's actually a crazy theory about that.
Yes.
Vecna's been wanting her from the beginning.
We'll have to totally talk about that.
That's a crazy theory.
The third one is the Turnbow Trap. I'm kind of like, is that like a D&D thing I don't know about? Not into D&D at all.
Either.
Yeah, but the Turnbow Trap, I don't know.
Like, say that 5 times. It's like a tongue twister.
And then the fourth one is the sorcerer, which I'm kind of like, okay, isn't Will always like, not the sorcerer, but like the witch, the something? He's always the wizard. In D&D, when they like host it together, he's always the one hosting it. So I'm kind of like, does that have to do with him? I don't know.
It might.
I have no idea.
And then the ones that are coming out on December 25th are the Shock Jock. I think we all remember inside season 4. You remember when the jock got like ripped apart?
Yeah.
Felt so bad for that one, but I have no idea what that episode's gonna be
Maybe
about.
it's like basketball, like Luke's is playing basketball, jock, I don't know. Some football quarterback, I don't know. Some sort of big sports player, I feel. I don't know.
It has to be something about a...
Maybe
totally wrong.
Maybe Vecna's like shocking him or something. Like, I don't know.
Okay. The Escape from Camazot.
Camazotz?
The Escape from Camazot. That's a tongue twister. I'm dyslexic. Okay. I have no idea what that means. It could be the golden upside down. We see that there's like the upside down and then there's that other thing. Maybe that's called the Camazot. I don't know.
It could be like a camp. Like they could go to this camp or like 11 could be on her own thing and that's like kind of what it is.
Yeah, Hawkins is in like this whole, they made this Hawkins like this whole military base. So it might be something
It could be
like
that and like they're escaping from it or like it could be more about like 11 because I feel like people are always, they're trying to get her. So like she's like missing.
Yeah.
And so I wonder if like that's what she's trying to escape to like meet back with everyone. I hope they're all like together because in season 4 they were all spread out.
I didn't
It was
like
all
that.
different groups. And so I'm like, and people are saying like, do you know like Steve hasn't interacted with like half the people? And I'm like, what?
That's crazy
He's
to me.
never interacted with Joyce, I think.
Or Will, I don't think.
Oh, yeah. He's
don't
never
think he's
directly
ever.
interacted with
Or
Will.
11.
No. And there's like these like 2 separate like people. It's like really crazy.
Yeah, and then the last and final one that's coming out on December 25th is called The Bridge. My guess, it's probably going to be about the upside down.
Has
the
to
bridge
be.
to the upside down.
It could be. I don't know. This could be.
You know what? It might be. If you guys seen the trailers, like when the upside down officially opens, it's a bridge, and then all these demigorgons like come in. I mean,
But you know what the Duffer Brothers said? They said, I believe it was only episode 8, that there's not a single clip from episode 8 in the
Yes.
trailer, which means Vecna on the whole thing, everything that's in the trailer is before the finale. Like they said, there's no building, there's no nothing, just they're going straight into it. Like they're straight diving right in. No building, no, oh, on episode 2 things start going. No, they said it's crazy. Like they did a premiere and people were able to watch the first full episode and people were like baffled. They were like, oh my god.
The cast is cooked. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so the final is December 31st. This is what's gonna ruin. It's
on
either
its
gonna
very
ruin our
own.
day or our day's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna make or break our 2026.
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
And that is called The Right Side Up. I have no idea what that could be.
I have some theories of it could be like the aftermath. The Duffer Brothers had said the 2 main questions that they're getting answered, all the ends are being completed and getting tied together. And that could be one, that it's all done. Like they explain why Vecna or why Will was taken in season 1. They also explain what the upside down even is. So I wonder if that all gets answered in that one. It's like the right side up, like, oh, like the normal side. Like instead of the upside down, it's like the right side up, like the above.
Yeah.
I have no idea. That's my theory.
Yeah.
A little speculation.
And you know what? We have some exciting news. We have new characters this season.
And new focused characters that have been there.
That is true.
Like, when I see these new characters, I'm like, okay. Like, I don't know how I feel about these new characters quite yet. Maybe I'll grow to love them, but maybe I'll grow to hate them.
Yeah.
First one, returning character is Holly Wheeler. Again, she is Mike and Nancy's really little sister. She has a couple scenes, and that's basically all about her, but there's theories.
Yes. There's this crazy theory. So basically in season 1, when Nancy's mom and her were visiting Will's house to comfort his mom.
Yes.
With the whole missing everything, she wandered off because the lights were flickering.
Yes.
She went in the room, and when all these lights, there's a wall, and some creature, we don't know exactly. I think it was a Demogorgon or
Vecna. I think it was Vecna, because
Who
people are
knows?
speculating that like Vecna's the one who took Will in season 1 and not a Demogorgon.
Yeah. And
Actually, the Duffer Brothers confirmed that it was a Demogorgon the other day.
So that might have been
Myth-busted.
Vecna. We don't know. And so it literally shows them trying to grab her, and then thankfully Jonathan saved her.
I would
That's
never be
right.
if that happened to me, like I would shat my pants and I would die.
I'd
like
be scared.
the PTSD I would have would be like unother. Like
Yeah.
So I'm interested, and there's a lot of trailer moments of her too.
Exactly.
So-
yeah, and so because the second episode is the vanishing of, and I'm pretty sure it's Holly Wheeler. I tried everywhere to look for it, but I'm pretty sure it's the vanishing of Holly Wheeler. That would make sense. It's like Will was taken in the first season, Holly's taken in the 5th season, and then who knows? Who knows what happened? And Vecna uses her. I don't know what his plans are. I don't want to know, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out.
I don't want to know what Vecna wants to do.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh. And there's a new character. There's a couple new characters. First one, Derek Turnbow.
He's this cute little fat kid with the glasses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the 3rd episode again?
it was there was the crawl, then there was the vanishing of Holly.
The Turnbow trap. Would that be? I bet that's all about Derek. Would he die in that episode?
He better not.
Because
He's gonna
his
die.
name is
cute.
Derek Turnbow,
The
and
fat
it's called
kid
the
always
Turnbow
dies.
Trap.
You're right.
I just noticed that when I was saying his last name.
Oh.
Does Vecna use him? And all of a sudden Vecna turns him into a trap, so there's the Turnbow trap.
Oh my gosh, imagine he gets like possessed and everyone like we don't
Stop
even
it
know
right
he's
now.
been possessed the whole
What if he
beginning.
becomes like Billy, where like Vecna or like the Demogorgon like used him or Vecna like used him and did all this stuff?
No
and he
one's-
does the same thing to Derek.
Oh, that poor little fat kid. Oh no.
Because Derek is Holly's classmate and like the
Yeah.
school bully.
Yeah. No one's gonna believe the fat kid's the evil guy, okay? Everyone's on the fat kid's side.
That just
know.
made me think about that just now. I'm like, Derek Turnbow.
good
What was
catch.
that?
That was a good catch, Scarlett.
I'm killing
Yeah.
it.
All right, and then we have L.T. Robert Akers. He is the Hawkins military force. He's working with the bad guys. So,
No bueno.
guys, that means we hate him, okay?
No, yeah, we
we
don't
want
love
a
him.
Demogorgon to eat him. He's a bad
Yeah.
guy.
I just, ooh.
I don't know.
I
That's
saw him in
I
the
have no
trailer, though.
idea.
He was like all,
Yeah,
sweetie
I
and
don't
stuff.
know if he's like not believing the kids, and so the kids are trying to like, no, Vecna, like this is what's happening, blah blah blah, and trying to stop him, but then they're all like, no, like you need to not do that, and they're like trying to stop it, or like
Yeah.
they're like undercover trying to kidnap Elle.
And the last one is Dr. K, which basically she's a scientist. She's been studying this. She also she's a high level individual.
Yeah.
And she wants 11 dead or alive. Like she
Yeah.
does not, she thinks 11 is a threat and she wants her gone.
Okay, but I'm
Exactly.
just saying, she's so not smart because, like, imagine the only person who can save the world. You're just like, yeah, no, we want her gone because she's powerful. Like, maybe let her save the world first.
Yeah.
It's probably, I don't know, a smart idea.
Like where season 4 left off was Hawkins broke open. Vecna, he had this whole clock thing. It chimed 4 times, which Nancy and everyone had figured out was 4 kills. They tried to make this trap of him getting Max and Max being able to like use his mind and being able to get into his brain and stuff, and didn't work. Lucas was getting beat up, remember, by that one guy who was like convinced Chrissy was the best.
W. Lucas on his part for protecting Max, though. I
Love
mean,
him
that's
for that.
great
This is
boyfriend material.
controversial, but I actually loved the jock because how much he loved Chrissy. Yes, he was psychotic, but like he just wanted to get like revenge for his poor girlfriend.
What? Also, is the title Shock Jock one of those episodes? Would that be about him?
I doubt it.
The
He's
jock?
he's in
I
the
don't
past.
know.
He got ripped apart. Like,
Oh, he might have actually, yeah. And because of all of that, with Max being up in the air and it not working, and Vecna being able to get to her, that, oh my gosh. So she ended up collapsing. We don't know if she's alive or not. She could be dead. She better not be dead.
She's in a coma
She's
right
in
now.
a coma. she's in a coma, and then Vecna is like, oh, my 4th kill, breaks Hawkins apart, dude. People are dying, roads are split open, like
I know.
everything is crazy.
Also, Will is still connected to Vecna. Like,
Yeah.
we realized watching, I mean, it was insane. The first 5 minutes of the first episode, seeing, like, Will, like, I mean, the scrawny kid using that gun, like, what the heck?
He was prepared.
He was
Yeah.
prepared.
Like, he
but-
just whipped it out.
And you know, like,
bang.
you know, even more based on the first 5 minutes of like, okay, like, dude, you are probably like some big spy, like, because he's always feeling those chills on the back of his neck, like he's been feeling it the whole time.
I know.
He's so
And the best part, Hopper is back.
He's
I
alive.
mean, he's alive. Okay,
Looks hotter, to be
Can we
honest.
say the transition?
Whoa.
Okay, first season, I mean, he was kind of fat and he had the wonky hair, but then like season 4,
where
I
he
mean,
was like starved for 8 months in Russia.
true, but he had a glow up.
Oh no,
okay?
he
I will
pulled
agree.
Joyce. Like, she was ready. She's like, forget about Bob. What's up, Hopper?
Oh my gosh, yeah. And not to mention, Eddie died at the very end. Eddie died. Your true love, your biggest hear me out, which I don't get at all.
my
but
God.
I almost cried when he did die, but I knew that he was gonna die. Like, when I was watching, I was like, yeah, no, he's gonna go out. But I'm gonna say this. I don't think he was trying to help, I get that, and he got killed by trying to like save Dustin, but he really, in my opinion, I don't think he needed to do that. Like, it really only saved them like 5 minutes, and I think they could have made that time up. I really don't think Eddie should have just like sacrificed himself. I don't think there was really a point.
That's so sad. And now there's a bunch of different like big things that are happening in season 5 that we know about. Hawkins is dying and the Upside Down is taking over, which what is going to happen? Because, oh my gosh.
It's a full military base. Like, they've surrounded Hawkins with just full military everything.
Yes, and the roads are split open. The Upside Down's peeking through. People are going crazy and missing. They've turned the school into places for people to sleep who have lost their homes. Everything.
You know what's a better idea? Just get out of Hawkins. Go
Yeah,
to Florida.
everyone
People can't leave. That's the thing. No one can. It's a it's a lockdown.
If there's a will, there's a way. I would find a way out of there. Like, I would be like, screw this. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
digging your hole to China. Just
I
in
would
there.
do that. Like, nah. The second thing is all main characters get reunited. Which
I
is
hope they stay reunited.
finally, because I did not like how season 4 they were all like very like separated.
Yes.
And I get that there was good storylines, but like I just want them all back together.
I know.
Especially
I
mean,
Mike and 11.
yeah,
They're so cute.
we need the duo. Okay, we have Dustin, Steve. I mean, there was a hot minute where they weren't together. I was like, I miss my duo.
Yes, Dustin and
Aw.
Steve. Oh my gosh. I just want everyone to
Steve
stay.
and Nancy.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
actually super excited because now we have Jonathan back. Like, are there gonna be some secret cute moments?
Yeah, like, is Nancy
Steve
gonna
and Nancy
completely
are gonna
ghost him?
have? Like,
Okay, Nancy was already starting to move on from Jonathan when they all went to the
Instantly,
Upside
yeah.
Down. She was, I mean,
She's not that connected to him.
like, it's not that hard to move on. Come on. Like, Jonathan, he's fine and
Beautiful.
all, but like, he's creepy and he's a stalker and I don't like him.
yeah.
Um,
Not to mention, there's this big final battle against Vecna.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and we saw in the trailer, it was like Vecna, and he was like standing, and behind him was like fire and burning. And I'm like, so you're telling me, one, that's not the finale. 2, we're probably gonna see that in these next 4 episodes. Absolutely insane. And also, like, what's this final battle? Who's dying? Really afraid about that. I don't want to be crying on Christmas morning. I know I will. I'm just
I
waiting
bet they
for
do it on purpose too. They're like, we're
doing it
gonna
on
make them
purpose.
cry
I
on
bet
Christmas
you
morning.
they kill off Vecna, but then the real monster is that dragon.
Yes, I have a theory on that.
Yeah.
Yes. And not to mention the mystery of Max's fate. Like, what is happening? What is happening
Yeah.
with her?
There's actually a clip, and I think this. Okay, I'm a giant Jurassic Park nerd. Okay, I love talking about dinosaurs. There is a scene where it's Lucas and he's holding her while there's like a demi-dog in the background, which is it's like the back-to-back image from Jurassic Park, the first video, where it's the brother and sister hiding behind some
Like the kitchen cabinet or something.
and there's just a velociraptor. I'm like, either someone's gonna die right there, or it's like they're gonna trap the demi-dog in a freezer.
Yeah, or the elevator scene where Lucas is carrying Max and he's running from this demi-dog, I think.
Someone has
or
to
a
come.
demi-gorgon in the elevator, and the elevator is not closing, and this demi-gorgon is about to jump and like kill them both.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, does 11 make an appearance and just fly him out of the way?
I feel like Steve is gonna come in with a bat, and there's no way Max and Lucas are gonna go out in an elevator.
They could never let that happen.
I'm not gonna be satisfied
coolest.
until they get their date. Okay, I need them to go on a date.
And what's even crazier is like it seems like 11's superpowers have been like they're bigger now.
Oh,
like I mean,
yeah.
she's flying through
flying.
the air.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
like, but if there's this little Easter egg that people on the internet have been talking about, which is that on Stranger Things on their Instagram, they do these interviews of like, the cast, like the final season, react to stuff from season 1. And they're doing it in the Byers' living room where all the lights are in the background with like the letters and all that. And everyone's lights are on. Everyone's Christmas lights are on. But 11's. Every time she's in there with the interview, those lights stay off.
yeah.
I bet you she's gonna lose her powers.
Does she lose her powers, or does she have so much power that, like, remember in like season 3 or 4, like the magnets wouldn't stick to anything because there was so much of like a magnetic field? Does she have no powers? Which we know she eventually has powers because she's flying. So do her powers change? Or really, does she just like lose them and then get them back? I don't know. Or does she have too many powers for the lights to work? I don't know.
Who knows?
Or
Crazy
did they
theory.
just forget to turn on the Christmas lights? Imagine that's the real thing.
Maybe that is the real thing, and people are like diving into this thing.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
And then we get to figure out what the upside down actually is. Because it's a frozen in time thing. It's creepy as frick. And I want to know what it actually is because it seems cool.
It's weird. It's all those dust particles in the air.
Yeah, we also figure out more of Vecna's story. Because to be honest with you guys, I thought season 4 did a great job of talking about Vecna. Like, I thought I understood the character until the Duffer Brothers were like, nope, there's more to him. And I'm like, well, what else could there be?
Exactly.
Well, you can also find out more about him by the play that they just did of him. It's like
I heard that. They did a season 5 play, and I haven't actually seen it, but
all about Henry.
It's all about him, and they were like, it's really cool for people to either watch it before and some questions will be answered, or to watch it after season 5. And then all these questions, I had no idea about the play until I saw them do an interview.
Good.
Yeah, I was like so confused. I was like, wait a minute, there's a play.
But
I
I'm
need
just
to
saying,
watch it.
young Vecna.
Oh my gosh. Don't even start now.
I looked up a photo of him and I'm like, okay, you know what?
Like young Vecna
Yeah.
or like Henry? Like
Not Henry
Oh,
from
one.
like the receding hairline Henry from the place, but like when he was in the house. That young Vecna.
when
he was like-
when he was like 5?
No!
I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
16. You remember when he like moved in with his sister?
No. Wait, explain this.
You know, like when he had the vent and it had the spiders in it, and then he like killed off his family.
that
when he was
part.
at that age.
I thought
when
he looked
was
really
5.
good.
Okay,
I thought
I
he
was
looked
about to
really
be
good in the
concerned.
hospital when he was with 11 and all that, when he was older.
Yeah,
like,
I agree with that.
I was like, okay, I can see this. And then he like turned all skin. I was like, I don't like this.
First off, him nowadays, if you see him in the interviews,
Hello.
hello.
Hello is all I gotta say.
Him and Billy, I'm like, oh my gosh.
And Mike?
No. See, again, I can't get by that.
We can't talk about this. At
I
least it's
know.
not Will with his bowl cut. I mean, they did Will so dirty.
They
And
did
the bowl.
every character dirty. They're just like, you know what? Here's the bowl. Here's the cut. There you go.
And everyone, like, I saw this video this morning, actually, and it was, like, the cast, like, saying words, and it's, like, words of every one of the cast, and it's, like, into a song, and every time Noah Schnapp comes on, he's like, and Will has a bowl cut, and it's, like, in season 2, and then they say words that describe it, and they're like, and Will still has bad hair, but then they get to season 5, and they said, Will's hair gets better.
Yes.
So I'm
better.
hoping it gets better.
Okay, there is a must talk since we have Steve in our presence right now.
Clearly,
which-
we're Team Steve.
yes,
love
obviously.
him.
Even though I love Jonathan too. I have my
Jonathan can
reasonings.
sacrifice himself.
I have my
I wouldn't
reasonings.
mind.
Okay, here's the biggest thing. I'm so excited. Is Nancy going to choose Jonathan or Steve this season.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it's gonna be stressful because here's the thing. Like, during the first couple seasons, yes, Jonathan was there for her. But can we just talk about, like, season 4? I mean, come on. Steve was like, Nancy, I really like you. Especially when he's like, I had a dream and it was you and my kids in a van. I mean,
We had 5 kids.
yeah, like, he's like, you wanna know who was the wife in that dream? It was you.
Yeah, and she was like so into it. And she was like, oh my gosh. And totally forgot about Jonathan, dude. Like, they were having rough issues in the beginning because he was like, I don't in college, and they were debating on where to go. And he was like, I don't want to. And he was, what's that one guy with the long hair, that hippie guy?
I forget his name.
Pizza Man. I don't know. Pizza Man with the really, really long hair.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, he was like giving him bad advice. And I'm like, dude.
I mean, both boys have done, like, I mean, Jonathan's done some crazy, weird things when it comes to Nancy. So has Steve. I mean,
But Steve is forgiven.
My opinion is I thought it was really freaking creepy when Nancy and Steve, they were having their moment inside the house, okay? And then, you know, Jonathan, let me just take some photos of this. Like,
yeah, like that's really
what
weird.
a better timing, bro. No, that was just creepy. I do gotta say, I don't appreciate Steve spray painting and making fun of Nancy. Okay, I hated Steve in that moment. I wanted him dead. Now I don't. I love him. I forgive Steve because Steve was really there for Nancy. He's developed. Jonathan is just Jonathan, you know?
he's just Jonathan.
Jonathan's just like kind of sad sometimes to me. Like, Steve is always just like the fun babysitter, bro. Totally the mom of the group. He's the mom of the group for sure. Versus Jonathan, I feel like it's kind of like a Debbie Downer.
Yeah.
I've never said the word Debbie Downer in a long time, but I don't know how I felt about me saying that.
Speaking of Jonathan, okay, there's rumors of Will and Mike potentially being a thing. That is a drop bomb, mic drop moment right there.
Oh my gosh. I saw that video. Oh my gosh. When people were speculating, I was like, no. I was like, you guys are just speculating this. You're pulling this out of nowhere to back this up. There's stuff to back it up now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The guy who plays Hopper, I think his name is David Harbour. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name. But he said in this interview that, like, Mike may like someone else. And I was like, no. Please tell me you're playing into this. Mike and 11, Endgame. What's their ship name? Maleven? That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying,
Team
like,
them.
There's been no connection really between, like, yes, I could tell that, like, Will has liked Mike, but Mike has never shown any interest besides, I want to be your friend.
Yeah.
And if they just, like, butcher that, like, arc of Maleven that's been there since season 1, I will be so mad.
I know.
I will find the Duffer Brothers because it's just annoying, you know? I just want
is.
Maleven to get married and to, like,
Have
be
superpower
happy.
babies.
Without chopped haircuts.
Yeah. No more buzzes. Also, side note, what's really upsetting is going from season 1, 11 has a buzz cut. Then you watch her grow it out all the way till Dr. Brenner shaves it all off at the end of season 4.
I would have cried.
Like, you got rid of all of this buzz, all of this hair progress. She had long, luscious hair.
Yeah, she did.
And then they just buzzed it off. And I'm like, wow.
Like, she handled it way better. If someone buzzed my hair, like, you better count your days.
Yeah, I love my long hair for sure. And just seeing that, I was like, man, no, don't happen. Don't do that. Now let's talk about some of your conspiracies we all have, because I've got so many. Thank you to the internet who has been supplying me with all of this.
We love the internet.
Yes.
Now, of course, I doom scroll on Instagram and I found this theory that is actually insane.
You gotta read it.
And if it's true, it's gonna break the internet. And I mean this. So I'm gonna read it to you guys.
Read it.
So Noah hinted in his last interview, the story starts with Will and it will end with Will. That's just a jaw drop right there. I mean, what? The Upside Down is stuck in November 6, 1983. That is the same day 11 opened the Upside Down, and that is the same day Will got kidnapped. So Will might be taken. Now, the fans believe it isn't a coincidence. The Duffer Brothers confirmed there is a time jump. We don't know if they're going to be future or past at all. We don't know where the time jump's gonna be. I think it's gonna hit the past a little bit.
I think it might.
Definitely.
Now, what if the final season involves going back to prevent Will from ever being taken from the Demogorgon? Then that could also destroy the Upside Down's connection to their world. That will also, the only way, here's the crazy thing, the only way they can do that is if 11 shuts it down from the inside of the Upside Down. I mean, she's gonna sacrifice herself.
No.
I mean, this also, if she does this and Will never got kidnapped, all memories are wiped. There will be like no such thing of her being there with the boys or anything.
That's so sad.
It's sad, but I mean, imagine that is the theory. Like, that is the true what happens.
I kind of like that. Like, I really do think 11 would probably sacrifice herself, and because she's the only one who can open and close that I think it would, one, probably take, because the roads, everything, the Upside Down's so open, it's a way bigger gate than everything she's done, that either it's so bad she like deconstructs or something and like dies.
Kaboom.
Like kaboom, yeah. Or I do like that theory of her having to go in there and close it from the inside.
I've actually heard that what's going to happen, or potentially what's going to happen, is that Vecna is going to transfer all of his like stuff to Will. And so 11's going to have an easy time killing Vecna, but it's going to be hard for her to kill one of her best friends. And I think that might happen, is that she might have to kill Will because the mind flare's connected to him, just like the mind flare's connected to Vecna.
That would actually be like,
that's a great
the final battle. I mean, like,
And that's because why I think everyone would be bawling, is because she has to like kill Will.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good point.
I know, guys. Like
I've always thought, like, you know, obviously I am 99.9% sure Will's dying at the end of the season, because
100%.
he's connected to Vecna. The only way to get out, you know, like that one time in like season 2 or whatever, when he was like possessed or something in the field, that they had to like heat him up, and he was really hurt because it was hurting the Vecna or Demogorgon or mind flare that was in him. I think totally that when Vecna dies, he dies, and vice versa.
Yeah. What other theories do you have, Bella? I'm listening.
Right. I have a theory about Eddie. I think Eddie's actually...
listening.
I also think Billy might come back.
I love that
theory.
I really
Eddie
hope.
is coming back for season 5. Hear me out. So in D&D, because I did a little bit of deep diving on Instagram, there is something called the Bat Lord. And he has this staff, and he has this shield. And I'm pretty sure he also plays the guitar. I'm like 99.9% sure. Eddie, when he was like defending himself from the bats, he had his spear in a garbage can that represented the Bat Lord. And the thing is, the Bat Lord, I'm pretty sure, got resurrected from the bats. And he came back as, you know, the Bat Lord. In my opinion, I think Eddie, because he got bitten by the bats, I doubt he is dead. In my opinion, I think he's going to come back as the Bat Lord. How cool would that... You know what? I know this theory is going to come true the second I hear a little... You know,
yeah, it's like you hear a little guitar. Bella's going to be screaming.
In the trailer, you actually hear an electric guitar.
And what's crazy about the trailers, we have a lot of like Eddie moments in the trailer. Like, we have when Dustin's at his grave. I mean, that would be like I would be jumping up in the air seeing Eddie back. I'd be like,
we know.
Yes!
Yeah,
I'd be like, that's my man, he's alive.
Oh boy.
But no, that's a crazy theory. I really hope that theory is like, that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
This actor, he's a guy who plays Eddie. He's a great actor, but he folds under pressure so fast, because at an interview when he was on the stage, a fan asked, they're like, are you coming back to season 5? And his eyes got so wide, and he's like, perhaps I might come back to season 5, but you know, and he just started stuttering and going over his words, and then they had to like cut it short. So I think he's coming back.
I really, really hope.
All right, what's your theory?
Okay, I've got several theories. I have so many theories. A theory is Noah did this interview, and in this interview, they asked him, who's the most misunderstood character? And he goes, low-key Vecna. And Millie was like, quiet.
Yeah,
quiet.
she's like, shut up.
And he was like, because, you know, and she was like, no, Quit it. He's like the Tom Holland of
Yes, he is.
like,
I was just
Stranger
thinking
Things.
that. I was like, yep, that's Tom Holland.
And now I'm thinking, does Vecna have this ulterior motive or something? Because if he's like low-key, Vecna's the most misunderstood. I'm like, first off, what? Second off, does that mean Henry's not who we think he is? They're somehow connected. I don't know. I'm so very confused. A different one of my theories is I think Vecna, so we got Vecna, we got Henry. When you see all that in the Creed house and you see all of that playing, he has a sister.
He does.
I think that sister, that blonde-haired sister, is Mike and Nancy's mom, Karen.
Mm-hmm.
It's around the same age, around the same time period. I totally wouldn't put it past if that is her.
You know, also another good theory is what you were talking about, the episode where it's like the missing blank.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are also thinking it's Karen as well, because if you realize, like, there's a couple scenes in trailers where she's like, something's going on, she's fighting something, she's scared, and she shows, I mean, she could be kidnapped too if she is connected, like.
And I bet you Ted's going to be sleeping through all of season 5.
Or maybe Ted will finally get up off his chair and realize, oh, wait, my wife and daughter
Or he
are
disintegrates. Either way, I'm cool with it.
No. Okay, I have a couple other theories. One, so when we found out, again, back to the Creed house to talk more about Henry, actually, he was drawing and everything he drew like came true.
Yeah.
Everything he drew, he made it come true. So I'm like, okay, hang on. What if Will, in season 4, he made this painting for Mike and it was of this dragon with 3 heads? What if Vecna is misunderstood, or whatever, and because Vecna's misunderstood, there's the dragon with the 3 heads. Yeah. That's the actual thing, and Vecna turns good, and Vecna helps them defeat this thing.
Whoa.
Because he's like, Vecna's the most misunderstood.
Yeah, that's a crazy theory right there.
That is a good theory.
Yeah, dude, just came up with that on the spot.
Seeing a 3-headed dragon would be pretty cool.
It would be.
If I was like a D&D fan and I saw that in real life, I'd be like, this is awesome. And then I'd run and be like, runs.
Yeah. Have you also seen the bicycle theory?
Oh.
We should talk about that too. Yeah, speak all on that.
So this is the bicycle theory. Inside, like, the posters, you can see that each character, like, in the bikes, they have, like, a light on, except Will and Dustin, which if Dustin dies...
Well, and they thought about this because in season 4, they had it and Eddie's light was on. In season 4 in the poster, everyone else's lights were off and he died. And now Steve and Dustin's lights are on. And they said there was some weird theory about like 11 like being on like someone's like bike with the same as them or whatever, and like looking back.
That was she was on Mike's bike.
That's what it was.
And she was looking back. In my opinion, I don't think 11's gonna die. I think she's gonna lose her powers because every time the lights are off in like front of her, I have a feeling Will's gonna die. We all know Will's gonna die. Who do you guys think is the top 5? Because inside the first 4 episodes, 5 characters are gonna die. It is confirmed.
I've got it.
In my opinion, I think they're gonna be smaller characters. I think it's going to be...
No, I think they're gonna destroy us. I think
it's gonna be Ted. I think the counselor teacher. I doubt one of the main characters. I feel like the chubby kid's gonna die. I feel like by the
Derek,
last episode,
I feel like in that 3rd episode, that Turnbow trap, he's gone.
You know what's
I
funny
think
is they
gone.
always kill off the chubby kids. Like,
It's so upsetting.
we love the Maze Runner. They didn't have to kill off
Chuck.
I bawled my eyes out when
I
they
cry
killed out
every
Chuck.
time.
I bet they're gonna get us so attached to this kid that it's gonna be like
Then they're gonna rip us
destroyed. That
apart.
we're gonna be like, why? Just why? This kid was so cute.
If Erica dies, I'm gonna throw hands.
I don't think Erica could die, dude. I think she'd
make fun of Vecna to the point where he cries.
Yeah.
I love Erica.
I think Erica's good. I think Nancy's dying.
Oh yeah.
I think bring back to our theory, there is no Jonathan, Nancy, Steve love triangle if Nancy dies.
Okay, maybe Jonathan and Steve just get together. Have you seen that elevator clip?
Oh yeah,
When they got together. That was funny.
Yes. I am convinced there is this leaked clip going around about like them being in a house and a lot of them yelling Nancy, and she's like, go. And they're like, run. No, don't do it. Come back. And I think Nancy sacrifices herself in one of the episodes and she dies.
There also might be connected to that is we also get a clip where she's washing blood off her hands. And the biggest thing is, whose is that?
Yeah.
Like, that's
oh my
gonna be
gosh,
terrifying.
imagine it's like Steve's.
No, Jonathan's. I'm okay with that.
No. Oh.
You know, I feel like if
Just thinking about
Steve
this, like,
did
freaks me
die,
out.
I think he would have like the best last words.
Okay.
Joe Carey did say though, he said, the interviewer said, are you happy with Steve's ending? He said, yes, I'm happy. And then she said, do you think the fans would be happy? And he said, oh yeah, the fans are going to be really happy. I heard that the Duffer Brothers changed like the ending to Steve's because people would have been so upset. Like genuinely, if Steve dies, I'm making a season 6, episode 1, the vanishing of the Duffer Brothers, episode 2, the burning of a city, and then episode 3, the resurrection of Steve. I don't know how we resurrect him, but we will find a will. If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Like, oh my gosh.
He would just go out with the iconic line. Like, he have his bat out and he's like, Nancy, I've always loved you. And then he just goes out.
He's the singer of that song is back in Chicago. I don't know the words,
It's
okay?
the
And
end
I
of the
can't
beginning.
sing. End of the beginning. I am wondering if he dies, if they
That'd be
use
the
that
song.
song that in his own song and it's like the end of the beginning or whatever, that would be like a cool like play on words, like the song, the
I would
end of the
never
beginning.
listen to that song again.
And if that's what he goes out and he's like, Dustin, whatever, and gives them something. What? And then-
Speaking of Dustin, oh my gosh. I mean, his whole face, you see, is like black eyes everywhere. I want to know who beat him up. Like, I'm excited to see like what happened with that episode.
I'm
'cause
ready to beat up the person who beat him up.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're
Because,
ready.
guys, we're watching the first 4 episodes tonight. It drops tonight.
Oh my gosh.
I am ready.
It comes out at like 7 p.m. tonight, and I'm kind of like, okay, each episode's like an hour and a half long.
Yeah.
I have to stay off the internet tomorrow morning because there are going to be crazy people out there who are going to watch all of them. Obviously,
I'll probably
I
be
would.
one of them.
I would, but I'd be up until 2 a.m. All the episodes are so long. You have to stay off the internet for that because, oh my gosh, the spoilers. When I was still watching the season, I didn't know Eddie died yet. And I saw on Instagram and it was like, oh, what would happen if this person died? What would happen if this person died? And it was like, what would happen if Eddie died? And like, JK, he did. And I'm like, what? I was like freaking out.
You know what's crazy is, yeah, it drops tonight, but tomorrow's Thanksgiving, okay? Like, we're gonna be with our family at Thanksgiving. And imagine it's just like silence. They're like, why are you guys not talking? We're like, we've been through it. Don't talk to us.
We're emotionally devastated is what it is. Like Christmas. Oh my gosh. If I watch it like that morning, I don't know if it's coming out that night, if they're doing the same thing and premiering it at night. I don't know. But let me tell you, if it comes out that morning and someone dies, just like the thought of trying to come up, because they said like 5 people are dying in the first 4 episodes. I was just writing on my phone, be like, who the first 4? I'm like, okay. And I'm like, okay, all the 3 new characters. And I'm like, okay, but then who? Nancy? And then everyone else. And I was like, maybe Robin. And I was like,
think Robin is the most safe
person. And I'm like,
in
there's
this
anyone
series.
else who could be that 5th person, like instantly like makes me want to cry. And I'm like, oh my gosh, no Steve, no Dustin, besides Will. Like I know Will's gonna die, but I feel like that's the ending.
You know what I think the ending's going to be? I feel like it's going to be Max waking up and everyone is dead.
I think she's gonna be woken up before. I don't think they're gonna have her in a coma the whole time. I think she'll be weak, but I think like
Is she
maybe at
gonna
the
have
end
powers?
of 4, she might have powers. That's another theory.
Is because like 11, like when she was like in this trance, or I don't even know what it's called anymore. I'm so bad about this. But like when she was going and she like saw her like dying, she was like there for her. And then she was there for her again when she was in the hospital bed. And I'm kind of like, okay, I wonder if like 11 would kind of give her some of her powers and maybe like
To help her
Max
stay alive.
maybe, or like Max becomes like this I don't know.
Speaking of powers, okay, this theory, I saw this morning. This theory is insane. So in season 4, when it was Dustin and I believe Mike and then Lucas's sister, when they were playing D&D with Eddie and their whole friend group, when they rolled a 11, okay, they didn't kill the Demogorgon wherever.
It was Vecna they didn't kill.
They didn't kill him, okay? So that night was Lucas's basketball game. He wore the number 8 and won the winning shot. Imagine 11's sister has to come back to help defeat 11.
And I saw that. And it was like 11 plus 8, 19. Where's the missing 1? And it's 1. Henry, that's his number. And then it equals 20, which is like that perfect thing that you need.
Imagine those. That's a powerhouse trio right there. Like, serious. Like if they all have to defeat a higher person.
To be honest, least favorite episode, the sister episode. I'm sorry.
My
least favorite episode.
Hey, okay, 11 had a glow up. Okay, she went full bad girl vibes, which was cool. Okay.
I know, yeah.
I mean, Mike was like, oh my gosh, like jaw dropped. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
What?
Blyer can't happen. It has to be 11.
Yeah, no.
It has to be 11. I'm not joking. Like I'm not gonna watch the show if it doesn't happen.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really hope, I do kind of hope that the sister comes in. It would be cool. Who knows? We'll have to see. We're watching it tonight. We'll see.
And we will have more episodes of this. Each episode will be a little bit different, but we will do more conspiracies to see if we were right, if we were wrong, and then to see who dies.
Comment below, like, what conspiracies you have about maybe volume 2, volume 3, who knows? Comment below. We'll read them. We'll chat about it.
Oh, yeah. Subscribe too. Watch the next episode we're going to film. I mean, it's going to be insane. Our reactions are going to be crazy too.
Yeah. And if you guys want to see us talk about any other things, please write it down below, but please do us a favor and subscribe. It's that little button that says subscribe. You just got to press it. It's really easy. You just gotta...
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We had such an amazing time and yapping away. Bye-bye.
Bye.
By the way, this isn't the only new channel we have. We actually have our brand new channel called WAG Nation, where we've actually been posting content every week about our brand new Stranger Things series. The link is in the description below. Make sure to go check it out.